Hey, Life Point. Jay challenged all of us to explain kind of our life story and just to help this be an encouragement to a lot of people. I grew up in a Christian home. My father was a volunteer Sunday school director, and my mom was the piano player, taught whatever classes that were there. So I've always grown up in a faith based background, but as I grew older, I realized that there's still something missing from about 6 years old when I thought I had come to know the Lord, all the way to when I was a young teenager. I realized that I was playing the Christian game. I realized that um, my faith wasn't real. I had all the right answers. I knew what to say. But the one thing that was missing was the constant relationship that's needed in order to have a relationship with Jesus. And it wasn't until my very first youth camp that actually happened on the campus of Liberty that God got a hold of me, and he said, there's one thing that you're missing. You know all the answers, but you don't have the relationship aspect. And ever since at the age of 13, my very first youth camp on the campus of Liberty, that's when I made Christ the Lord of my life. And since that time, I've tried to have a growing relationship with the Lord, and I know that with these uncertain times that we have coming up, with this virus that's going around, with the schools being canceled, the one thing that remains constant is God. God is the one thing that remains constant. He's the one thing we can place our faith and trust in, and knowing that He will guide us in every way. And that's what I've learned. That's what Christ means to me, is that in this midst of this uncertain time, in the midst of all the things that are going on, God is constant and God is real. And that ever since the age of 13, God has made Himself real to me more than I ever have imagined. And that's what Christ means to me. And that's who He is to me. And I believe that's the most important thing that you will ever do, is have that relationship with Christ. And I'm hoping, Life Point, I know that we all wish we could be together, but what sweet day it will be when we finally get to be together, and we get to have not social distancing, but actually conversing and actually discussing the scripture together, not just online, but in person. That will be a day. I'm hoping this video has brought encouragement through this time. Again, I know Jay wants us to all share several different things, what Christ has meant to them and their story. And I'm hoping that's brought some hope and encouragement to you.